Tonight, live, only on Patreon. Hello, folks, chats, mates. It's Armchair Dick, ready for another blistering video on a killer is innocent. This poor man, very distraught, put in jail for his life, to be convicted as a killer. Jesus. Alright, in all seriousness, sorry for that. But that's what you will get from Armchair Dick, pet detective. That this poor woman, as we're watching a video of the Alabama mother and child that were, want to say, lured to Florida. That's right. I've already read this article, as you can see clearly on the video, what they have for documents. It's seen in this store 2 times in one day. Don't know where South Florida part she's in or was in, but this is the case. Oh man, I can't pronounce her name. Sorry. What was that? Leila Cavett. Tonight we're going over this only here on Patreon. Oh, sorry. $10 a month. You can get all your questions answered here. Here. Cheerio, chop. Oh man, I swear to God. Bear with me. Let's squeeze through my night walk parking lot. Anyways, I just read this article. I guess this girl was a little rebelliant. Was trying to get off drugs, I guess. Had a little hiccup in her life. Trying to clean up, get straight, moving around a lot. Her mother said she's Catholic. They're all Catholic. But what happens to one when they lead into rebellions? Try to make a name for themselves in a life, but just can't do it. And now her poor life is gone. And I'll tell you something. This girl reminds me of the incident that just happened to my son. And in all seriousness, I feel like choking up and bawling my fucking eyes out. Because people out there continue to do this shit. People out there continue to take people, lure them in, think everything's going to be fine and dandy, and then they're gone forever. What a sick world we live in. And like I keep saying, it's people like this that made me who I am today. And just reading this story, and this girl being single, got a child, trying to live her life, trying to make right on it. And then this douchebag comes out of nowhere. Who knows what they were really talking about. This man claims that she was selling her pickup truck, which I think is BS. Kids left in a project. Everything's there. Everything's accounted for with cell phone, tower, where he was, this and that. Of course, you've seen the video there of the store, getting in and out of the truck, going in the store one day, part of the day, then nighttime, and that was the last time. What was really said, I think these are my thoughts, my theories, my ideas. This is not accurate. This is not in the books. So don't take it personal like people like to do. But what I think happened was, and this woman bounced. So it's not surprising that she met up with this guy. But she's been, moving around a lot, which is a bad thing in my eyes. You just can't live a life like that and go from state to state. Just get up and go. I'm going to Florida. She thought she had her head on her shoulders, but she didn't. I'm sorry. Like I said, this reminds me of what just happened to my son. And I was fortunate enough to get my son back because I was on it. I had this gut feeling, and I was on it. This poor woman didn't know what was coming. And for some damn reason, you got this witchcraft bullshit. But I think this woman might have wanted to find a date, boyfriend. It's getting lonely. I think she might have hooked up with this guy online, Facebook, of course. He's got a Facebook page. He did a 50-minute video, I guess, on Facebook telling him, I talked to these police. I told them what I know. That's not good enough, pal. When you're the last person to see that person and you don't know nothing, oh, she just got up and left. What a fucking goddamn, one of the most poorest excuses. And this guy was dumb. Everything he's done so far that I've read, he is very stupid. He's one of these stupid killers. And he's someone I'd go up to his face and tell him straight to his face and say, hey guy, you're stupid. Not that I would do a perfect murder, but I wouldn't be doing what this guy did. Of course, he gets caught up in the friggin' Walmart surveillance camera, picking up all-purpose cleaners, duct tape, trash bags, the friggin' number one known thing. Just like fucking piece of shit Casey Anthony. The duct tape, the trash bag, the car, the driving around, the disposal of the body. All the dumb, stupid stuff an amateur would do. And this guy's witchcraft, huh? You'd think he had a lot of more sacrifices under his belt if he was such a witchcraft man. I don't know what it is with the witchcraft thing either, though, but he kind of reminds me of that friggin' LaPlante case. Because now he sits in jail and he does his witchcraft. Ooh, sounds scary. You better beware of Wicca. I ain't into all that bullshit. And if I was to get around people like that, I don't know what I'd do. I definitely wouldn't be doing the witchcraft, but, oh man. People drive me nuts like this, Just drives you nuts. And everything that he did stupid, man. Throwing trash bags and a clerk saw toys in a dumpster. Everything the kid would probably be with that she traveled with was thrown away out of the truck. And I guess he tried selling the truck. Another dumb, stupid move. I don't even want to show the guy's face. I mean, I might go over his, if I can get to it, if it ain't pulled down yet, his Facebook video, just to get a little insight of what ticks in the man's mind, because I'll tell you right now, I could figure out a lot. I'm sure I've met a man like him. Actually, I have met a man like him. But I won't get into that. Oh, lightning out. Heat lightning tonight. Hopefully tonight I get struck with lightning. so I can come out with at least one compelling video and blow up on YouTube. Hopefully I survive the lightning strike, but the heat lightning's out and I'm hoping to get struck. That's right. I gotta bring you the best YouTube video yet. But anyways, oh my God. And like I said, with all seriousness, this reminds me of my son. This woman ain't too far off from my son's age. Bad decisions, people. Oh my God. I'm speechless, man. And I mean, for a woman to be jumping around like she did, just by the look of her face, man, she looks like, yeah, a very outgoing person. She looks like she could light up a room. You know, a picture says 1,000 words. And I bet you 10 to 1 she just also falls too easily. And that's what the younger generation consists of today. They're just too damn friggin' naive. Oh, you tell a youth of the today, some of them in this generation sounds good. And I'm even dealing with that with my second oldest son. He did something that sounded good, and he just blew away something in his life, and that was that. It sounded good. I was going to do this, but now I'm not doing it because it don't sound good. And now he's going backwards in life. That's right. I'll say it. It's like I'm fucking going back into a 12-year-old mind. It's like, wow, man, you can't win with today's youth. And it sucks to say when they come out like this. Oh my God, man, it's heartbreaking. Here today, gone tomorrow. And all you got left is that goddamn memories, man. And them ain't even enough. Memories ain't enough. There's nothing enough. When that person was full of life, a person was full of joy, that person, you know, might have drove you crazy sometimes, but all back come to normal together. And every time I look at my son now, man, I get this big knot in talking about him. I get a knot in my throat. Because I'm not going to always be there for him. I got lucky this round. What happens the next round? Hopefully this is an enlightening insight to him. Grows up, gets a picture of what society and people can do to him. But man, do I get a big old knot in my throat. And then I want to fall to my knees helplessly. Because my son just can't make them decisions. You know, I grew up off the fucking streets. Hell, man, 3 years old. 3 years old. My mother said to me, "You've been a little bastard." I wasn't no little bastard. But she's all about I'm a little bastard because I took off one day. And the dog dug a hole in the fence. I said, "Well, that wasn't my fault. That's the dog's fault. What the fuck? You're blaming me for digging a hole when it was a dog, and you're going to say I did this." And so I was running around yelling, "I couldn't find you. You little bastard." She's over there telling me the story how I ended up right down the street at an old lady's house. Yeah, that's right. I knew where the milk and cookies were at with 3 years old. 3 years old. Top that off. Here I go, sucker. Take my way down that street. Milk and cookies. I remember this house. There I was sitting at the table. Milk and cookies. 3 years old. Today's generation sends a chill up my spine that people get friggin' like this taken advantage of. And I can just imagine what that guy told this woman, man. I can just imagine. setting her up for a good one, man. And it just gives me a knot in my throat and my fist clenched. I want to bash people out like this, man, because it's just sick. You take advantage of someone, you take their life, and then they're gone. And who's stuck with nothing? The family. I mean, I'm sure this girl had good intentions in her mind to get off drugs, get a life. She wanted a life. She didn't want to be that person stuck in the ground all the time. But 21 years old girl, damn. Doesn't mean you take your ass down to Florida because some guy says something good to you. If you want to check out this article, go ahead. I've read it. Me? Yeah, that piece of shit guy, man. He got something rolling under his belt. And yeah, it ain't no good intentions. If he is a witchcraft person, witch, dark, witch, wet, witch, each. Who the fuck cares what he is? All I see is a big piece of shit. That's it. POS. Shut up. So as I was saying, whatever it is, whatever the case may be, today's youth, today's world is all just a bunch of, how can I say it? Just a bad sickness in your gut. Always something there to make you feel sick. That's what today's brings. I think this world's getting worse, especially through this pandemic. People out there doing this sick shit. I'm sure this guy was so bored, that's why he brought her out there to kill her. Vamos to bring in some woman and kill her. But man, like I said, I got a knot in my throat. I just can't imagine anything like this. I mean, I just had it happen to me. I had this story happen to me. Who knows what would have happened if my kid would have stayed in that frickin' house? Who knows what would have happened if I didn't get my son out? Everybody makes something sound good until it all comes down to nothing. Know what it is about lies? I'm sure this guy lied to this woman real bad. Lies look good. Lies can be brought forth like a Disney movie. Lies can look so great and grand, right? That you just sit there and mesmerized by what people tell you what's gonna go down. And when you're vulnerable, and I believe this girl was very vulnerable, a single mom out there in the big world, trying to make a better life, but now just ends up missing, dead, I believe. It's just heartbreaking, man. And the way this world is going today, oh man. And that's where it comes from, people. It's a terrible sight. And it still keeps happening. It happened to me. What does one person do to try to be safe in this world? What can one person do to be safe, to not have to worry day by day, to walk out your effing door and be able to go to the store, go to the gym, go to the convenience store, go to the, to the friend's house. Just go for a simple walk down a goddamn street, trail, whatever. Just like the Dolphy case murders. Just go for a walk. That's it. We want to walk. No, I want you dead. People want these people dead. For what is this world coming to? I'm telling you. That's where my name came from, Terrible Sight. You look at this terrible sight every day. We see this terrible sight every day. I'm on the mix of making a song for Terrible Sight because of this pandemic, because these murders like this, because of people like this, and what has led me to who I am today. What has led me to make this name, Terrible Sight. Because this girl right here seen a terrible sight. Just imagine what this poor woman went through in the hands of a witch doctor, man. Ooh, scary. Ooh. I like nothing more to pound that guy's face in. Do what he has done to this poor soul. And who knows how many other. Sorry. That's who I am. That's who I made myself to be. Sick. This world's sick and it's getting more sick. But until that next video, be safe, take care, always beware. Look at that face. Just looks like a bundle of joy. And she don't look like someone to me that was on drugs. Damn, must have cleaned up well, Just a little glitch in the system happened, that's all. But now dead. In the next video, people, be safe, take care, always beware. Always keep your surroundings with your eyes wide open. I always thought, damn, I heard about this guy who used to sleep with his eyes open in jail. Yeah, guess what? This guy right here did it too. Now you have to do it out of jail. Sick. I hope there's closure in this case. Out.